So today I'm doing 3 recipes. They are all from the Pioneer Woman's Holiday Cookbook. This is my favorite cookbook. Not only do I love the recipes that I'm doing today, but I just love to look through this book. She just takes beautiful pictures. So we're going to be starting with the homemade cranberry sauce. And we're going to be using cranberries like you see here. We are going to go ahead and wash the cranberries, and we're going to put them into a medium-sized saucepan. Next, we're taking 2 oranges and we're going to zest these oranges. So we want the rind. After we zest the oranges, we're going to cut them in half and we're going to squeeze all the juice into the pan. After we do that, we're going to need some maple syrup. You want 1 cup of maple syrup. And I had a little bit less than 1 cup. I had really what was left in here. Don't skimp on this. I would make sure you have 1 cup because I think it could have used just a little bit more maple syrup in my opinion. You're going to pour that in. You're going to go ahead and set that on to your stove under medium heat. We're going to bring this to a gentle boil over medium heat. Okay, you can see we have our gentle boil going here. We're lowering the heat, putting it on low, and then we're going to set the timer for 10 minutes and see where it's at in 10 minutes. And then we're just going to do it in 5-minute increments until we get it reduced down to where we want it. Okay, here is the consistency we're looking for. I ended up going 31 minutes. All right, so I've actually put mine in a storage container. You could just put plastic wrap over it too. It'll store for 2 days before your event. So I've made mine ahead of time, and so that's exactly what I'm doing is I'm going to put it in the fridge and store it for a couple days. All right, these potatoes are definitely a favorite. People love them every time I make them. We're starting with a 5-pound bag of Yukon Gold potatoes. You could also use russet. I actually doubled this recipe and did 10 pounds for Thanksgiving, so I had plenty of mashed potatoes. What's great about this recipe is that you can make this a couple days ahead of time also. We're going to stick them in cold water. We're going to peel the whole back. Next, we're going to take the potatoes and we're going to cut them into like 1-inch cubes. Cover with water, and we're going to boil it on high heat for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, we have drained the potatoes and we have the heat turned down. We have the heat turned back on to low now. We're going to get out that utensil we only use once a year, our potato masher. And I'm just going to go ahead in here and start mashing these up. And we're going to go ahead with this on low for about 2 to 3 minutes. And my oven is heating up at 350 currently. You can make this ahead of time, and you can cover it and it will stay for 2 days before your event in your refrigerator, and you can bake it at the time of your event. What I like to do is I like to actually go ahead and bake it and then cover it and keep it in the fridge. And then when it's time for me to use it, I put it in I have a serving slow cooker that I use on holidays, and my oven is ready. I have a three slot slow cooker that I use on Thanksgiving, or you could use it, you know, for Christmas, whatever you're using it for. And I take that and I use it for the potatoes. So I'll put the potatoes in there. So I'll go ahead and bake these today, and then I will cover them and put them in the fridge after they cool off. So I've already baked them, and then I will be serving this on Thanksgiving. So I'll pull it out and I'll put it into the slow cooker server for like an hour or two, probably like 2 hours ahead on low to get it warmed up again. But the turkey takes up the whole oven on Thanksgiving, so I bake these ahead of time. And they're okay that way. And we're getting out the excess moisture, and we're just kind of mashing these down some here. Now we're gonna add 2 full sticks of butter that have been sliced. Oops, I lost one. We're going to add in softened 8-ounce block of cream cheese, 1/2 cup of half and half, 1/2 cup of heavy cream. It says 1/2 teaspoon of salt and pepper. I know, salt and pepper to taste. I actually put a little too much in there. We're going to continue here with the masher to get all of this mixed in well together. Okay, we're going to take a 9 by 13 dish. This is my very worn but very loved Pyrex dish. I've buttered it all around, and we're going to transfer the potato mix into here now. Okay, all right, that's all in there. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to add more butter. Yes, more butter to the top of this. Actually, I'm gonna kind of just stick it in there like that. We're gonna add more butter in here because more butter is better, right? Okay, a little more butter added to the top. It's going into the oven for 25 minutes. 25 minutes to half an hour. So this little potato peeler came from Amazon, and you see it has a nice protective cover on it. I really did like the way this worked with my hands. I felt like my hands were not as sore at the end. I think it does the cutting about the same as a regular potato peeler though. I did get it through Amazon, and I am an Amazon associate, and I do earn through the qualified purchases that you make, so I will have links below if you're interested in that little gadget. And here are my potatoes. They are all done. Now you would serve them just like this if you were eating it, you know, right when you bake it. Now, like I said, I'm gonna put a cover on it, and I'm gonna keep it for a couple days, is what I ended up doing. But you could also put it in there and not bake it, and then bake it on the day that you're going to use it. And these potatoes are so good. People love them. Every year I make them. They always look forward to the potatoes, so I'm excited that I have something that everybody in my family likes to eat for a holiday. And it really isn't that hard to make either. All right, we're going to do a dessert. Really easy. We need marshmallows. We need some chocolate almond bark. You need some lollipop sticks. I did get these at Walmart also. And you're going to need some graham crackers. We're going to take our graham crackers and we're going to crunch them all up using a rolling pin. I have 8 here. I really think if you only do 12 marshmallows, because that's what I did, you could probably use 4 to 6 of these. I always use too much when I'm not sure how much I need, but I ended up using just a few more than I needed. So 4 to 6 would probably be good for 12 marshmallows. We are taking 8 ounces of the chocolate bark, which is about 4 of those blocks. Put it in for about 60 seconds and then in increments of 15 seconds to see how long it takes to melt. Mine took a couple minutes. Mine took like 2 minutes. Let it cool and just stiffen just a little bit. First, we're going to take our sticks and we're going to dip them about 1 inch into the chocolate. And then we're going to insert them into the middle of the marshmallow. They're about 3/4 of the way down. And then we're going to just let these dry or set up, if you will. Let them set up for about 20 minutes. So what we're doing here is we're doing a s'mores version of these coated marshmallows. Now in the cookbook, she uses sprinkles, colorful Christmas sprinkles. You could certainly do that. You could use white chocolate bark. You could use peppermint, a little peppermint sugar. That would be nice too. I really wanted to do a s'more version. It was not featured in the book, but it was listed as variation. So I thought this would be an easy one to do, especially in the wintertime when you don't get s'mores as much as you get them more in the summer and the fall. So I thought this was a neat take on it, and this would be really fun to do with the whole family. Yes, I'm using my floral styrofoam blocks to let these dry. I will wipe the ends off. And look how cute these turned out. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to try them. So simple, so easy. You can do it with kids, do it with your family, and it'll take no time at all. That's a wrap for 2022 for me, friends. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I am so thankful for all of you that have watched my videos this year. I just so greatly appreciate it. And I hope that you have a very, very happy new year. And I will see you in the new year. God bless.